Yeah, I think we need everyone down in Findlay, Lima, Tiffin. We need you to like go outside and take like a big piece of cardboard and start flapping it in a northerly direction. Push some of that warm air back up this way because it's been downright chilly along and north of the turnpike all day, but you get a little farther south, a big difference in temperatures. But boy, it has been a very drizzly, foggy, yucky kind of day. Let's go ahead and switch over to our WeatherBug network. And what we can show you here is the fact that, yes, we started out with fog and we've been in it pretty much all day long. Before we get started with that, though, we have an introduction to make. This is Anna Rosenbrook. She's going to come on out, and she is going to be our NBC 24 weather kid today. How are you?
Good.
And how old are you?
11.
11 years old. And you go to what school?
St. John's.
St. John's up in Point Place. Ah, you got anybody out there in TV land that you have to say hi to?
Hello.
Hello. Is there like a teacher or a principal or someone you can get some brownie points with by giving them a shout out?
Hi, Mr. Schroyer.
Ah, see, there you go. So that'll be free hall passes like for a week. There you go. Anna is going to run us through our WeatherBug Network stuff here first. So I am going to move out and I'm going to let you take over. Why don't you start with our time lapse for today and tell everyone what this day was like.
This morning was cold, wet, and definitely foggy, but it has started to clear up.
Yeah, it started to clear up a little bit there in the afternoon. We got some better visibility, but boy, it's been kind of chilly at times. Why don't you give folks some of the low temperatures that we set this morning?
Some of the low temperatures this morning were Monroe at 34, Sylvania 35, and Sandusky 34.
34 there in Sandusky. Now, here were the high temperatures today. Some people got some decent numbers, others did not. Why don't you give us a few of those?
Van Wert got 38.
68.
68.
Oh, yeah.
Defiance, 55, and Ottawa, 59.
59. And what about up here along the lakeshore? Like, boy, what happened to Sandusky today?
41.
Only 41 for a high temperature, while down in Findlay there at 61. So a 20-degree difference there. And here are our current temperatures, kind of the same setup. Why don't you give us some of those? Give us three of those.
Hillsdale, 50.
Uh-huh.
Defiance, 55, and Sylvania, 46.
46. So still that big spread in temperatures here as we go now into our evening. You know, I got one other question I got to ask you. What's your favorite Disney character?
Anna.
Oh, I had it. I would have put money on it. I figured very nicely done. I appreciate it. I'm going to have you park back over there, and I'm going to take it from here. Let's go over to triple Doppler radar. I knew that was coming. Here we go with our triple Doppler radar. And what I want to show you here is that we have a clear scan over northwest Ohio and northern Indiana at the moment, but we've got this big mess down here to the south and west. And this is kind of indicative of what we'll see more so as we go through the day tomorrow. Now, the storms you see right now over Indiana, these are going to track mainly eastward, and we're starting to pick that up on the radar and satellite. There were the storms that went through earlier. These are going to be mainly an Ohio River Valley kind of thing for the next couple of hours, but we're going to watch for some additional development back here to the north and west as an area of low pressure kind of meets up with an area of upper low pressure. The two of those are going to intensify overnight, and that will kick the winds up as we go into tomorrow morning. The additional thing it will do is drag some of the temperatures that have been stuck just to the south of the Ohio Turnpike and drag them farther north. So the numbers you see over the central part of Ohio right now, mid and upper 60s, we're going to bring those up into northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan as we head through tomorrow. But I think the warmer temperatures in the low 70s, those are probably only going to make it up into the Ohio River, or I should say the I-70 corridor as we go through the day tomorrow because all the clouds and the showers that we're going to see. So we'll call for isolated showers, maybe a rumble of thunder here through the evening and overnight. For the most part, quiet. Temperatures are going to hover there in the mid-40s. They make a big jump as we go into the morning as the winds start to pick up. We're looking for rain and thunderstorms off and on during the day on Thursday. Some of these may reach severe limits, primarily for strong gusty winds, and we'll see high temperatures in the upper 60s. Now, as we go into Friday, we should be able to wrap up the showers early. And then there's that weekend payoff we were talking about. A bit on the cool side, mid-50s with sun on Saturday, but look at Sunday. Mid-60s with plenty of sunshine. Warmer on Monday. I think we jump back up into the upper 60s. And next week, look at those numbers. Yes, off and on scattered showers and thunderstorms, but that's the first time I've been able to stretch 70s 3 days in a row. That's the first time I've done it all year, and maybe since toward the end of maybe the fall of last year that I've been able to put 3 days in a row that had 70s on it. So, yeah, the Beard's days may be numbered.
Yeah, I think it's next week.
Yeah, I think it's happening next week.
Norm, thanks.
All right.